Hey, all you zealots and zerglings. Oh, we're getting some lag here already. It's time for Game 2 between the yellow Protoss Wolfpack and the purple Zerg Dunamai. Oh, Dunamai stealing my colors again. And how this is Game 2 of their round-robin series in the 3 West Classic. Currently, Wolfpack is up 1-0. And as once again getting contrarian in my ear, I don't think he can hear me, but as he's noticing, the spawn locations are really close positions, which he said he didn't think they could spawn that close, but on this version of the map they can, and I probably should tell them that. Actually, I better go to the correct. Actually, I don't have a chat I can tell him that, so we'll have to deal with it. Anyhow, the map is Shattered Temple. Dunamai picked the map because Wolfpack is currently up 1-0. I can't remember if I said that or not. And let's get the production tab up here. We don't have a pool yet for Dunamai. He's at 10. Why is he not making anything? He's been making some drones. Oh, he's pretty much microing his drone right now. Oh, well, he's going to get 3 out right now to try to catch up. And it looks like we're going to be getting a Wolfpack is going to be a gate on 11. Kind of early, I think, but I don't know. And actually, let me go to options here for a second. Voice activated. Yeah, I was supposed to try that to see if that worked out. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Let me know, please. Alright, so it looks like Contrarian can hear me, so we can get this cast underway, and I'll have somebody listening to me live. That'll be something new. It looks like we had a spawning pool going down here for Dunamai. I didn't see what that was on. It could have been 15 or 16 pool. Kind of a late pool. Well, no, okay, so that's right on time. So, okay, he's going to go pool first. And usually you would go gas after this. And yep, there goes the gas. So he's probably going to kind of get out early, sort of early speedlings. Not yet going to take his expansion, although he could take it very soon if he wanted. As soon as he builds up the resources for it, we'll see if he does that. We do have a cybernetics core going down here for Wolfpack. Once again, this very interesting wall that's not really a wall. Let me tell you, this wall not Zergling proof. In fact, I'm not even sure it's Ultralisk proof. And oh, Wolfpack is he's a little sply blocked there for a little bit. I think he's okay now. Chrono boosting out his probes. And we got a couple Zerglings coming out here for Dunamai. And he's got a pesky little probe to deal with right now. But if that probe doesn't get out of there soon, oh, we better move that drone out of the way. The drone is going to die if he's not careful. And now the probe's going to die if he's not careful. And I'd like to see Dunamai take expansion right now. He's got the resources for it. I'd definitely like to see him take that right now. This probe is, yeah, the probe is no threat anymore. Oh, careful, get your drones back there in the gas. And we're getting our first zealot out here for Wolfpack. Interesting to see where he places it. Looks like he's going to place it right here, so maybe his wall will be slightly less Ultralisk, or slightly more Ultralisk proof. And researching warp gate technology, kind of a little late on that, I think. I think he could have started that a bit sooner. And getting down to second gateway, and his second gas, which seems to be all in time. Chrono boosting out more probes. And there's finally the expansion for Dunamai. I didn't see when that went down, a little bit late, but since Wolfpack hasn't expanded yet, he'll be alright. A little bit low on the food supply, but oh, Wolfpack's supply blocked again. And wait a minute, did he just lose another unit? He was at 26. He must have had something here at the watchtower and it got killed. Of course, this is live, so I cannot back up to see what happened. So, nothing much happening just yet. Looks like we got 2 more gateways. I guess it's just 1 additional gateway here for Wolfpack. This was the one that was already in production. So going for 3 gates, he can expand off of this. It's pretty easy as Protoss to defend this because it's a very small choke. And plus you have access to these rocks you can break and take this expansion. In fact, it's often a good idea for a Zerg opponent to start busting down these rocks as soon as possible with any idle units, just so he can get up into that base sooner, because it's really hard for Zerg to break down rocks. And he is scouting for the expansion. He doesn't see one. Getting a little defensive, but he is throwing down a Roach Warren, and his speed is on the way, so I don't know if he's planning to go Zerglings or Roaches. I'm guessing he's going to go Roaches, but may have gotten Speedlings just for the heck of it, or he's going to mix them together. I don't know, but he's getting his lair tech maybe a bit early for what he's doing because he doesn't really have a lot of units yet. If we check the income right now, he's slightly behind on harvesters, which I think is kind of okay because Wolfpack has been chrono boosting out his probes quite a bit, I think. His work gate technology is done, and it looks like he's getting up a robo and another gate, a little much on one base, so I hope this probe is going out here to take this expansion right now, or he's going to go scout, I guess. Or voila, I guess he's going to go scout. We got a spine here for Dunamai to protect his to protect himself, but I think he needs to quickly move it down here to this expansion so he can protect that, because he doesn't want to lose that, and the spine will be just as effective down here as it will up in his main, only more so, obviously, because it'll protect this. And we got just a few zealots out here for Wolfpack. Doesn't have any stalkers yet or sentries, which could be a mistake with roaches on the way. And oh, looks like he's going to try to take the expansion now. And Dunamai is going to see this, but oh, we got to be careful. You don't want to engage those zealots. They're more than one of those would be more than a match for a couple of zerglings. But he does see the expansion going down. If he starts getting out some roaches, he could really deny that expansion because there's nothing but zealots, and zealots cannot stop a roach force. Maybe a force this small, but not much bigger. And I really don't want him concentrating on zerglings right now. Oh, but he's going to push in right here right now, and he doesn't quite have enough units out left, and his spine crawler's still back up here. He needs it up here. It would help him right now with defense, and oh, they're going to go for the queen, and he's got to be careful. It looks like they're going to focus down the queen, which will help the zerglings do a little bit more damage, but losing a queen is a big deal, and he needs to bring these roaches in here. He needs to bring the roaches in here quickly. I think he'll be able to hold this off, but it is going to be quite a bit of damage. It looks like Dunamai is going to try to pull his drones out of there, and now there should be enough roaches to take care of this. The zealots are really not attacking anything anymore, and so they will be done, and he can go right back to mining really quickly, but he's going to have to reproduce that queen as soon as possible, and he has plenty of resources for it as well. And I'm not sure about getting out more zerglings. He's committing to roaches, and so far he's seen only zealots, and still only getting zealots. Does have an observer out, but it looks like this robo bay is not going to be robo facility. I always call it a robo bay. The robo facility. Oh, but now he's going to attack this pylon at the front door. This expansion's in trouble. I don't think this is enough zealots to take care of it unless he gets some really good micro. And I'd like to see him get the zerglings in on these zealots. I don't want them just to have the roaches tank all the damage. And this could be over soon. I don't know if Wolfpack can hold this off. It's going to be close. It looks like Dunamai is going to pull out, losing a roach right there. And if you're gonna release, oh no, I guess he's just gonna micro back, and then he's gonna re-engage. He needs to be getting. Looks like he's getting more zerglings out, which might be good. The speed is done, and so they will reinforce quickly. Although I think his forces are gonna be gone before that happens. He might just want to pull back. I don't know if he can do anything now. He needs a bigger army than this if he's gonna make any more aggressive moves like that. And getting Burrow, I think it's a bit soon for Burrow. I'm not sure. And there we go. Now he's moving that spine crawler. He could have used that before. And just now starting to rebuild that queen. He should have rebuilt that a long time ago. And building up a lot of minerals. And we're getting +1 attack here for Wolfpack. Speed bonus for his roaches. Which, you know, the burrow will still be good for the roaches because it'll allow him to burrow and heal. But, I don't know, it might be kind of early. And plus he's still mixing quite a few zerglings. And he's got an observer spine over his base. And is it Wolfpack going to push out again? I think this would be a mistake. Oh no, he's going to go take the gold, which is a good idea. Get these zealots doing something. Break down these rocks. Probably sending the probe in a bit soon because he can't really build the nexus yet. But well, I guess the probe's going to help out. So, but he really needs to. He has to work on getting his natural saturated, and he's trying to pump out some more probes. He needs to keep using his chrono boost. I guess he doesn't have quite the energy for it yet. But he does on this nexus, and he definitely, well, he doesn't have that gas saturated. He has that one's saturated. Okay, he's got a ton of probes here. He really needs to transfer quite a few of them down here right now and balance out his forces. If we look at the income tab, and they are about dead even though Wolfpack has a 5 harvester lead, and he really should be in the lead right now. And it even looks like Dunamai is getting double gas, and you know he's not. Wolfpack's not getting his gas here. These aren't even assimilators yet. And oh, now we're getting tunneling claws, but we have an observer here. There's observers out, so the tunneling claws are not going to be effective unless he can either take out that observer or just not have it be there when he attacks. Oh, he's taking his third base. Way up here at the top, it would be really hard for wolfpack to take that out right now, and getting a Spire out, which could be a good idea. Well, he's starting to get Stalkers out now, so he will be able to handle it probably in time as long as he keeps getting out Stalkers, but those Mutalisks can do a lot to harass the mineral line, and it'll be really hard for wolfpack to keep up with it. He doesn't yet have any photon cannons, but he is getting out some more gateways. Oh, and we have an engagement here, but yeah, he would be well advised to pull back. And he's got to keep to his spine crawlers if a push comes. Now, we're going to get photon cannons at this base. So he's going to try to lock that down as best as he possibly can. No photon cannons here at his main yet. Of course, he doesn't know that Mutalisks are coming. He might want to scout with that observer a little bit. It looks like he is moving it around a bit now. Okay, so he is moving it around, and is this where his Spire is? So he is going to spot the Spire in just a moment here. And there's the Spire. So he is going to know there's a Spire there. Hopefully, if his observer moves out of range before he actually clicks on this, he won't exactly know what this building is. But I think he's going to see it when he swings back around again. And we need to get some larva injects here. That queen has way too much energy. And that means you're not getting your injects in. Oh, where's the queen over here? There's the queen over there. If I can click on her. She's getting a little high on energy too. He needs to get his injects in. It will help him so much if he gets his injects. And look, he's got a ton of resources. And that's what happens if you don't get your injects. You don't have larvae. You can't make units. Oh, now he's getting a spore crawler. I don't know if he's doing that for anti-observers or if he's worried about Dark Templar or what. But this observer better be careful and get the heck out of there. And I think he did see the Spire, so he does know that Mutalisks are on the way, and he's getting his Twilight Council. Oh, we're getting an infestation pit here for Dunamai. We're going to see some infestor play, or is he going to go up to Hive Tech? Last game, he did go quickly to Hive Tech and went Broodlord Ultralisk, a combination I had never seen before. Although I did see it in a game after that, which was ironic enough. Oh, and getting a Robotics Bay, we're going to see some Colossus play. Concerning all the Protoss we have in this tournament, we've not really seen a lot of Colossus tech. So this could certainly be interesting, although we're getting Corruptors out, so Dunamai will be ready for this. Corruptors are excellent at taking out Colossus. And I wonder what this observer's just kind of sitting there over his army. He does have an Overseer now. He's really going for the detection. He's got detection over here at this base. So I don't know if he's expecting air or if he's expecting Dark Templars, but he's definitely expecting something that is cloaked. This observer now, is he going to scout this? He's going to try to scout this expansion. Not a good idea for a Zerg to take this expansion in these positions, because it would be a simple task for Protoss to break down this door and just harass it the entire game. So that would not be a good idea. But like I said, it might be a good idea if Dunamai broke down these rocks in case wolfpack wants to take this expansion, which is quite possible. And oh, he's going to lose that observer. Oh, and down goes the observer. Of course, observers are not quite as expensive in gas as they used to be, as a long ago patch did reduce the amount of gas they cost. And he is getting his Hive Tech up. I'm guessing by the Corruptor count, I guess he's going for Broodlords again. Will it be enough? There are not a lot of Stalkers out here. 5 Stalkers are not going to be good if he goes Broodlord, and I don't think they even have Blink. No Blink, so Broodlords against 5 no-Blink Stalkers would be devastating. And Wolfpack will just have to, counterattack with the Zealots and hope for the best if it comes down to that. And getting out Infestors too, which could be a powerful combo. They tell me that Infestors are a great complement to Broodlords. I'm guessing that's for only people that are actually good at this game. Unlike me, I'm absolutely awful, so if I did Infestors and Broodlords together, they would all probably be dead in 10 seconds. So there comes the Greater Spire. What kind of upgrades has he got on his roaches? Just +1. I'd like to see him get more upgrades. He definitely needs more gas. He is getting gas as expansion. Oh, he's a little oversaturated on that one. But I suppose at this point he's better than undersaturated. Let's check his other gas. All his other gas is fully saturated. That's good. He might even want to be taking a 4th right now, taking this base right here. if for no other reason, just to grab the gas, because he desperately needs gas, and he desperately needs overlords too. 5 of them on the way. I guess he sees it too. And plus 2 attack here for wolfpack. He's pulling up quite a force, and if he decides to push in right now, I don't think Dunamai has enough to stop it. So this could be a little bit tense until he gets his broodlords out. And even the broodlords are going to take a while to focus down this many zealots, especially with no upgrades. He's got no air upgrades, and he's got no melee attack upgrades for his broodlings, because the broodlings do benefit from these ground upgrades. And you might want to hold back on the corruptors. You're going to need as much gas as you can to fund those broodlords. And there's a big force here, and oh, here it comes. The broodlords are not going to be here in time, and this could be a devastating blow. He does not have enough to deal with this, and I think this is it. I don't think he has got enough. His only hope is that wolfpack decides it's not worth it to lose this much, but getting a huge, and he's got 4 broodlords on the way, but broodlords take forever to make, and I don't think they're going to be here in time. And his roaches are soon going to be gone. Oh, these broodlords. Why is it the broodlords always seem to be just a few seconds too late? And the stalkers better start focusing down these cocoons, because otherwise, don't focus down the corruptors. You need to focus down the things that are about to shoot at you. And here come the broodlords. He did be able to hold out long enough, but will it be enough to take out all these stalkers? I don't know. And if he does take out all the stalkers, we'll be able to take care of all these zealots before they kill his base. He definitely needs a ground army to help follow this up in case. And the broodlords look like they're dying. He's only got 3 left, and I think these stalkers are going to easily be able to focus them down. Okay, now he's got 4 left. Got to be careful. Oh, I don't know if he's going to be able to focus on. He's got to be focusing down the stalkers. There's 2 stalkers left, but he's got 4 more on the way. And I think wolfpack can funnel stalkers in here a lot faster than wolfpack can make broodlords. He might just be better off retreating to the ramp and just forcing him to a choke. And where is he going with the broodlords? No, you want to pull him back. You don't want him forward. And now the zealots are going right for the greater spire. That's an excellent strategy. Take out the biggest threat right now, because there's no way he's going to be able to get a ground army up that's going to take care of you at this point, I don't think. I don't think he has the larva for it. And these corruptors are not going to do anything right now. Going for the pool, I'd go for the greater spire. If you can pump out zerglings, and you've got more than enough zealots to take care of it. Oh, he's going to try to lag out of the game to avoid losing. Nope, nope. It looks like here's going to go down the hive. It's over right now. There's nothing that Dunamai can do. He cannot kill these zealots off fast enough. And there goes his hive. And I don't know what happened to the stalkers. I guess he took care of the stalkers. Nope, nope. Here come more stalkers. He does not have enough zerglings for these stalkers, though. And soon the greater spire is going to be gone. I think he's going to stick around just because he's got this base here. He may want to start rebuilding some of his structures there. But I think it's too late. He's going to be way too far behind. He's lost all his tech. He's mining off of 1 base compared to, well, I don't know what. I guess wolfpack put all his probes here. He just pulled off of this whole base? I don't agree with that. But there's going to be the GG for Dunamai. So wolfpack is going to take the series 2-0. And I hope you enjoyed this game, and have a day.